What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Dylan Matthews back at it again with another hometown take. Today I'm talking about the Atlanta Falcons because, we done made some moves. Day one of legal tampering. It's not even the official first day of free agency. It's the official first day of legal tampering, and boy, are we legally tampering. We done agreed to some deals with some guys. We done re-signed some folks. We even traded for a nice old tight end. You already know what's going on. I'm going to get into it. I'm going to give you my reaction to all the moves the Atlanta Falcons have made today. But you know, we got to handle some business first, and I got a special announcement for you as well. First things first, make sure you like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, check out the link down below. To buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel, help fuel the Atlanta Falcons to a great rest of their off season that's gotten off to a great start so far. Looking like we're going to have a fun regular season, ladies and gents. So make sure you have your notification bells turned on as well so you don't miss a single video or a single live stream. With your notification bell turned on, you won't miss a single bit of my content with that push notification bell turned on. So make sure that's turned on, especially now, because I know as of late I haven't been posting as consistently as I once was, but that is for a reason. Had multiple jobs, multiple endeavors, had a lot of things going on. Your boy's been busy, to say the least. I know we all been busy. I know we all have a full life and live a full life, but you know, things have been busy. I haven't been able to post as much as I want to, but that is going to change very, very soon because it became official today. Your boy, I am now going to be hosting the Hometown Take on Sports Radio 92.9 The Game. I've been doing that on weekends here and there, but I am now going to be hosting the Hometown Take on Sports Radio 92.9 The Game every single day, Monday through Friday from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. That's right, your boy is full-time host, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. every single morning on Sports Radio 92.9 The Game, Monday through Friday. I'm also going to be hosting longer shows on the weekends still as well, so you can hear me Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. again on Sports Radio 92.9 The Game. Also, I'll have longer shows on some weekends, not all of them, but some. So, with that, my schedule's open up. I'm also going to produce the new morning show that is coming out on Sports Radio 92.9 The Game, the morning shift from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. I'll also be producing that show. So, with the rest of my days opening up, I'm going to have more time for you all. I'm going to have more time to make some content for you all. So, the videos are going to start to roll in, party people, and it's coming at a perfect time, happening at a perfect time, because we're going to have plenty to talk about, and we got plenty to talk about right now. So I just wanted to give you that announcement. The videos are going to start to roll in more consistently than they ever been before, because hosting, again, 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. every morning on Sports Radio 92.9 The Game, and producing the new morning show, the morning shift, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. every day on The Game as well. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you tune into that as well, either listening to 92.9 The Game or download the Odyssey app and just search 92.9 The Game. You already know what's going on. So thank you for letting me give my announcement real quick. But let's go ahead and get into what the Atlanta Falcons have done today, because they done made some moves. Let's just start in chronological order, shall we? First news that came down today, the Atlanta Falcons traded for tight end Jonnu Smith for just a 7th round pick, and I love it. I love the move, and I have a theory behind what this move means as well. So, again, like I said, traded Jonnu Smith for a trade. They got Jonnu Smith in a trade for a 7th round pick. So, Jonnu Smith, just in case you are wondering, some statistics for Mr. Smith. He was drafted by Tennessee, spent his first 4 seasons with the Tennessee Titans. These past 2 years, he's been with the New England Patriots. Signed a pretty hefty contract that he is going to restructure, so that is good. He's going to restructure that contract. That is good for the Atlanta Falcons. So last season for Jonnu, played 14 games, started 8 of them, 38 targets, 27 receptions, 245 yards, no touchdowns. I know you're probably thinking like, what? Like, this dude sounds like a bum. No, the New England Patriot offense was just not very good these past few years. His last year in Tennessee had 8 touchdowns. That's more the Jonnu Smith that I think we're going to be getting. In 2020, where he had 65 targets, 41 receptions, 448 yards, and 8 touchdowns. I think that's more the Jonnu Smith we're going to be getting than the one last year, because that whole New England Patriot offense just struggled, period. So I'm not putting that on Jonnu Smith. I'm putting that on the fact that Matt Patricia was the offensive coordinator. He had no business being the offensive coordinator in New England. So I love the Jonnu Smith signing, and I think with us now having Jonnu Smith, I think Michael Pruitt is going to be a part of this team again next year. I think those are really going to be our tight ends, and I think we're going to move Kyle Pitts around a lot. I think we're going to use him as a slot receiver a lot. I think we're going to use him on the outside a lot. We do that a good amount already, but I really think Michael Pruitt, Jonnu Smith, Parker Hesse, those are going to be our real tight ends, and those are going to be our blocking tight ends in the run game. And I think we're really going to turn Kyle Pitts loose in the passing game this season. So I'm excited for it. I love the Jonnu Smith move again. It's going to open things up for Kyle Pitts. I think Arthur Smith is going to put him more on the outside, more in the slot. Just let him really be a true receiver and true pass catcher and not do as much run blocking and things of that nature. I don't know how much he's going to have his hand in the dirt anymore either. So I think that's going to open things up for Kyle Pitts. The fact that we are bringing in Jonnu Smith. Again, the Falcons traded a 7th-round pick for him. Got him for the cheap. A really good tight end again who can catch passes. Caught 8 touchdown passes in 2020. Can get some yards, get some big receiving yards, make some big catches, big receptions. Him and Michael Pruitt, I think, will be good in the short yardage situations, be good in the red zone along with Kyle Pitts, and I think they'll be good run blockers for us as well. And again, really open things up for Kyle Pitts. So that was the first move that the Atlanta Falcons made, but wait, there's more. And it got better and better. So Falcons traded 7th-round pick for Jonnu Smith. Then a little bit later on in the day, news came down that they agreed to a 3-year, $35 million deal with former Aints defensive tackle David Onyemata. So a 3-year, $35 million deal for David Onyemata, $24.5 million guaranteed. So we steal David Onyemata over from the Aints, or should we say we saved David Onyemata from the Aints. And we're bringing him to the Falcons, and I love that move as well. We know we've been needing pass rush. We know we needed somebody to go next to Grady to help Grady out in the interior. And David Onyemata is just the guy to do it. Definitely Javon Hargrave was the first choice. He got a huge deal to go to San Fran. If you haven't seen that already, 4 years, $84 million. My goodness gracious. But David Onyemata is no slouch as well. So we have said in the past that we would like to see a bigger guy next to Grady Jarrett. Grady Jarrett, he's not small by any means necessary, not to the average person. But for his position, he is smaller when it comes to being a defensive tackle in the NFL. He's a little bit smaller size. So we needed a bigger person. We got that in David Onyemata. 6'4", 300 pounds, a traditional nose tackle in a sense. I love the fact that we got David Onyemata, and he's been probably the second best defensive lineman for the New Orleans Saints these past couple of years. Played 17 games last year, started all 17, and he had 5 sacks. Love that from a defensive tackle. 43 total tackles, 25 solo, 18 assisted, 5 tackles for loss, 11 QB hits. Love the production he can bring. Again, you have somebody bigger next to go to Grady. Now they're going to have to start shifting those double teams towards David Onyemata that would originally go towards Grady Jarrett. Now opposing teams are going to have to start to double David Onyemata. That's going to leave Grady Jarrett one-on-one. And you already know Grady Jarrett going to eat whoever in front of him. He going to eat that lunch. He going to straight up eat that lunch. So that is going to create openings for Grady. That's going to allow Grady Jarrett to make more plays. And again, David Onyemata still going to make plays too. So we getting more playmakers next to Grady Jarrett. I love to see it. I love the David Onyemata signing as well. So again, bring David Onyemata in, 3-year, $35 million deal, 24.5 guaranteed. So that was the second move the Atlanta Falcons made. But again, wait, there's more. We also re-signed Chris Lindstrom to I have to find it now. We re-signed Chris Lindstrom to, I believe it was a 4 or 5 year. I gotta find it now, of course, now I can't find it. But we re-signed our guy, Chris Lindstrom. He is coming back. I think it was a 4 or 5 year deal with $105 million. And I think $60 million of it was guaranteed. Again, let me find it for you all. So, Chris Lindstrom is coming back to the Atlanta Falcons. It is a 5 year, 105, so I was close. I remember how top of the dome, you feel me? 5 years, $105 million contract extension for Chris Lindstrom, bringing our guy back, making him probably the highest paid guard in the NFL at this point. I think Mike McGlinchey plays tackle. So yeah, as far as guards go, I'm pretty sure Chris Lindstrom is now the highest paid guard in the NFL with this 5 year, $105 million extension. So we locked up our guy, Chris Lindstrom, arguably the best guard in the NFL right now. Definitely one of the best. Was a Pro Bowler this year, obviously. He's got many more Pro Bowls ahead of him, I do believe as well. So Chris Lindstrom coming back on a 5 year, $105 million deal. Love that we're able to lock him up. That actually helps us save cap space too and make room to sign other guys potentially. And that's really what we did. So we signed Chris Lindstrom to a 5 year, $100 million deal and made a little room for the next guy. We signed Jessie Bates. Jessie Bates coming to the ATL, and we get Jessie Bates on, I have to pull it up. It is a 4 year, $64 million deal, $64.02 million deal if you want to get exact, but bringing in the best free agent safety there was out there. He's coming to the ATL, y'all. Jessie Bates, 4 year, $64.02 million deal. He's coming to the Falcons. And he obviously, he's going to help that backfield out a lot. Still need a corner to go next to AJ Terrell on the other side of AJ Terrell, but he's definitely going to help out that backfield a lot. I'm interested to see if they're going to start Jalen Hawkins or Richie Grant next to him. I would think they're probably going to start Richie Grant next to him, but maybe it's Jalen Hawkins. Not sure, but what I do know is that man, Jessie Bates, is a straight-up playmaker. You feel me? Let's take a look at Jessie Bates' stats here for just a second. So Jessie Bates obviously has been really, really good. Also, still very young. And of course, now my phone is freezing up on me when I try to bring up Jessie Bates' stats. But again, going to be interesting to see whether or not they put Richie Grant next to him or Jalen Hawkins next to him. I'm going to be interested to see that. Interested to see what they do with the other corner spot, if they just bring Casey Hayward back, or if they maybe sign another guy. We obviously know Jalen Ramsey got traded to the Miami Dolphins. He's off the table. So it'll be interesting to see who they put next to AJ Terrell, if they're going to maybe draft a Christian Gonzalez or somebody like that. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do for the rest of that backfield. I'm not sure if they stick with Casey Hayward or not. It'll be interesting to see if they go with Richie Grant or Jalen Hawkins next to Jessie Bates, but he already improves this back end of the defense immensely. So you take care, you get you get your guy to go next to Grady Jarrett and David Onyemata. You bring back and you keep and lock up Chris Lindstrom, your best guard, your best offensive lineman, one of your best players. You lock him up to an extension. You got him now for the prime of his career. And you help out the back end of the defense with Jessie Bates. So the Falcons been doing a dang thing. They also help their offense a little bit too with Jonnu Smith. So the Falcons just been doing it all up today. And I'm really still trying to pull up Jessie Bates' stats, but they're really not trying to show up. So let's just trying to reload here and see if they will come up this time. But again, y'all, let me know how you're feeling about all the Atlanta Falcons signings today. I'm liking what they're doing. Again, now, I don't know if Javon Hargrave was a little too rich for them. I don't know if he was never really a guy they wanted to go after. I know, some people are thinking they could have spent their money elsewhere when it comes to Jessie Bates. I was impressed for Jessie Bates, but I'm not mad that we got Jessie Bates. We're getting one of the best safeties in the league. Like, you can't be mad at that. I understand that we still need interior help, and we still have the number 8 overall pick where we can draft more interior help. So I'm not mad at the fact that we got Jessie Bates. I mean, that is a great get in my opinion. And again, the back end helps out the front end, and the front end helps out the back end when it comes to the defense. So Jessie Bates, let's talk about what he did last year. 16 games, 16 starts, 4 interceptions. Love to see that. And had 8 pass deflections, forced a fumble as well, and had a tackle for loss. So Jessie Bates, straight up playmaker, straight up ball hawk, straight up game changer for the Atlanta Falcons. So I love every single move the Atlanta Falcons have made. And I'm telling y'all, this is why you don't go get a Lamar Jackson. This is why you spend your money supplementing the rest of the team. We've been able to extend Lindstrom. We've been able to sign David Onyemata. We've been able to sign Jessie Bates. We didn't really have to spend money on Jonnu Smith, but we can take in the contract of a Jonnu Smith, and I know he is restructuring, but still, you can take on his money. We also re-signed our punter, Bradley Pinion, who's actually really good. So you also locked down one of your own. And trust me, the Falcons are not done. Hopefully we re-sign Rashaan Evans. Hopefully we re-sign Caleb McGarry. And maybe we still go get another free agent. So still making this team better, still filling this team out because we still got cap space, you feel me? So we ain't done yet, but we have made immense and big strides to getting better and to me being a playoff contender next season. So this is why you don't go get a Lamar, even though it would have been great. We are supplementing the team around Desmond Ridder. You got him some defensive help. You helped secure his offensive line by bringing Lindstrom back. So I am loving the moves the Falcons made. Again, traded for Jonnu Smith, traded a 7th round pick to the New England Patriots for Jonnu Smith. He's going to restructure his contract, help out the Falcons a little bit as well. You signed David Onyemata to a 3-year, $35 million deal, 24.5 guaranteed. You signed Jessie Bates to a 4-year, $64.02, if you want to get all exact and whatnot, $1 million deal. And I forgot how much of that was guaranteed for Jessie Bates. Actually doesn't have the guaranteed money in there yet, not the push notification that I saw. But anywho, you get one of the best safeties and the best free agent safety that was out there in this free agency market. You get the best safety in the league, and you, again, re-sign one of your own in Lindstrom. So you made some darn good moves today by the Atlanta Falcons. So go ahead, keep doing your thing, Terry. I see you, Terry. This is an important offseason for you, Terry. You started off right. Keep doing your thing, Terry. So we will see what the Atlanta Falcons continue to do, but they're making great moves so far. So chef's kiss to Terry Fontenot, Arthur Smith, and the Atlanta Falcons for doing what they have done so far in just the legal tampering period. Free agency ain't even really started yet. The new league year ain't really even started yet. We already making big moves. So I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. Can't wait for the draft. Can't wait for free agency to continue. And we'll see what other moves the Atlanta Falcons make. You already know I'm giving you my reaction as the moves keep coming. So again, like this video, comment your thoughts, subscribe to the channel, check out the link down below. To buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel, help fuel the Atlanta Falcons to some more wins and a great rest of their off season and all that good stuff, man. Turn on your push notifications as well. Turn on your notification bells. And until I talk to you guys next time, make sure you stay true to Atlanta, believe in Atlanta, go Falcons. Peace.